Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Connor Reynolds, and this is the Nerdic Gods podcast, episode 250, I believe. 250, Steven. Joining me, not as always, but sometimes. He's here right now. Steven Sims, looking like the Grinch. Steven, how you doing?
Oh, sorry. I was playing the new hit mobile game, Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Really? That's what you're playing?
Yeah. No! Who the f makes the game? Like, I can't go over the name. Honestly, it's
Mobile Legends. Wait, I haven't even heard of this.
Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Bang Bang.
Fuck off.
Finger bang? I get it.
No,
What do you do?
Bang Bang.
Are you actually playing that?
Mobile Legends Bang Bang. No, I'm off fuck.
What the fuck are you
Mobile
doing?
Legends Bang Bang is it's a bit. It's a bit.
Oh, it's a bit. Okay.
It's a bit. I planned this bit for about 3 days. Leave me alone.
Okay, go
Mobile
ahead.
Legends Bang Bang is a mobile multiplayer online battle arena game published by Chinese developer Moonton, a subsidiary of ByteDance. The game was released in 2016 and grew popularity most prominently in Southeast Asia.
Like all mobile games.
Play a real game like Pokemon fucking Pocket.
That's what I thought you were gonna bring about. I've been meaning to talk to you about that game. Are you playing that game? I'm assuming you're all up in that game.
Yeah, me and Natalie are all up in that bitch.
Yeah, figured.
Natalie more than me. I just like opening packs.
Is that fun? That's satisfying, huh?
Oh, it's so good.
I do like watching people on YouTube open Pokemon card packs and they get all hyped about it, you know?
I got 14 minutes to the pack, so we'll open live on recording.
Wow, something to look forward to, people.
It's a big moment.
Big moment. You better stick around 14 minutes,
Yeah,
people.
man,
Who knows?
minutes,
He might get a Zap toys or something.
Halfway through the video, we're gonna get to the good stuff. Connor, I am very well. I'm glad to be back. I'm wrapped up warm, and you'll be like, "Why is this guy in his pajamas? How unprofessional!" Listen, it's what is it? 33 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yep. For the American viewers, we looked that up.
It's like 0 degrees over here.
Yeah, it's very cold where Steven is.
I got my fluffy socks on. I got my hot chocolate. I got my pickle Rick hoodie on. I'm cold.
Since I literally wear the same sweatshirt every week, I do this show. And the same thing every week. No one cares. No one cares. I never washed it. Okay.
Never.
Not like you can smell it anyways. Yeah, all right.
Musky.
Wait till we get that technology and we could smell stuff through our televisions.
Imagine.
I don't know how
Imagine how
immersive
bad
that would
these
be.
YouTubers smell.
Ugh.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You don't want to smell that.
Like,
Imagine how immersive it'd be in like a video game, though. You know, you're walking through, you know, you're in Dead Space or whatever, a bunch of dead bodies around you. You're walking down a hallway, and the DualSense sprays out a light spray of death.
Ooh.
I don't like that. You taste it a little bit, you know.
Connor, I am picking up tomorrow the official PlayStation 30th edition controller.
Controller. You got the controller.
Yeah,
Did you really? Okay, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
for why not?
Sorry, go ahead.
Go on.
I was gonna say I was gonna buy one, but I'm getting the Pro soon, so I'm just like, fuck it, because I'll already have a new controller.
Did you buy the Pro?
Not yet, but like I'm in the process of getting a Pro. I'm gonna get a Pro pretty soon. It's you know, I don't need one, but I kind of want one, so I'm just gonna, I'm gonna rob a GameStop. I figured no one cares about them anymore anyway.
One of them demo kiosks, just jump.
Yeah, just fucking run in there, get my ski mask on, get a gun. It's America, you know, Sims.
Yeah, this is the standard Monday, isn't it?
Right, we can get away with a lot of shit here nowadays. So, yeah.
Walk into
my Tuesday.
Can I get that ski mask and that gun?
Right.
Yeah, you put it on in front of them and threaten them with the gun, and then they give you the PlayStation.
it's the Wii gun that you played at Link's crossbow training
Motherfucker,
with.
this is America. Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'll pick it up tomorrow. But like where we've ordered it from, it's like a big toy shop branch or whatever. So they text me last night. They're like, "All right, we've got it for you. You got 48 hours to get it." I'm like, "Fucking hell, it's Thursday, man."
Wait, what's gonna happen after that 48 hours?
I don't know. I think
they're gonna burn it. What's going on there? They get to keep it, or one of them taking it home.
But Natalie's like, "Oh, that means you get 3 controllers." Like, I'm never opening this box ever.
What, that one you want to open? Really?
Yeah,
see, I'd be too tempted.
It's only going to go up in price. It's like, look at the 20th.
That's very true.
Shit.
Yeah. I gotta say, DualSense.
I'm rich.
PlayStation has put out their 2 best controllers this year with that Astrobot one and this one.
Did you get the Astrobot one?
No. Again, I just went to my mind was like, I'm probably gonna buy a Pro, so I'll have a new controller, and I don't need it. I know I should have got the Astrobot one. That one's cute.
It is nice. They did sell out very quickly though.
Yeah.
I've never seen it since.
Yeah.
Astrobot. Astrobot. Anyway,
Steven Sims.
Steven Sims.
Been another busy week in the world of video games.
Very busy.
Not really. It's happening, I guess.
I don't know.
Everybody's just complaining, you know. Sometimes I just want to talk to like everyone on the internet and be like, you know,
oh yeah,
you guys ever just like, you know, enjoy life? Everyone's just
imagine if you were on Twitter,
yeah,
or whatever it's called now, and you could call everybody if there was a call button
all at once, yeah, and they all couldn't.
And
talk.
But there's some guy is just being proper racist, and then at the end he's like, yeah, Elden Ring DLC shouldn't be a game of the year. Just ring them. So what's up? What's wrong? Are you okay? And they'll just start crying. Just start. Mom don't love me. Yeah,
it's
she
not
obviously
okay.
Doesn't love you. So right before we go into the thing, right?
Yeah.
So the America, you just like these sexual predators then, or like?
I guess, yeah. We're just into them. I don't know.
You all had one job, and you went, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, we took him again. We're like, you know,
not the nice lady that seemed, you know,
we'll take him. Somewhat
nice, or the convicted sexual predator.
Yeah. I mean, she had an annoying laugh soon, so it's like, I don't know, annoying laugh or sexual predator.
I'm just confused. Can you explain to me? What? Why? I don't understand it.
I mean, I can't really explain it.
It gives you a bad name because I just think you now, you as in the person,
me, yeah, Connor,
you're a fucking idiot.
You're like, Connor's a fucking idiot.
I've got no faith in your ability. I don't even trust you.
You never should. I mean, you shouldn't. You definitely shouldn't trust my opinion. I don't know. It's yeah, I don't really know. I don't really have a strong opinion on it. It's just is what it is,
well,
you know.
On that night,
yeah.
I don't know if you went to bed or is it just happened throughout your day.
I think I was at work.
Are you surprised? Are you like, oh fucking no, I didn't realize. Or you just
no. I work with a vast majority of people that voted for him, so it's like I'm not surprised at all.
Why though? what does he give you? Politics?
I don't know. I feel like I feel like a vast majority, taking away all the bad shit Trump has said and done. I think vast majority of people are looking at it like, was my life better in 2016 through 2020? And a vast majority of people will tell you yes, it was right now, as far as like affordable pricing for things, right? And then and then through now, which Kamala has been in office now because she's vice president, right? A lot of people are just looking at it as like, do I want more of 2020 through 2024, or do I want to go back to 2016 through 2020? And I think that's how Trump ended up winning.
And the unfortunate side of it is Trump's there, and you've got to put up with his bullshit.
Yeah.
But also, what he's offering you, what?
Now, whose fault that really is that the past 4 years have been so bad? Who knows? I mean, a lot of people blame Trump for that too, right? Or a lot of people you can go back to blaming Biden for that. I don't know, but I can see the logic in people wanting to just go back to 2016 through 2020, right?
It's difficult, isn't it? Because there's one person. It's like when we have ours. It's not that one person, is it? It's their team.
Well, and that's what's so stupid about it. Really, where the Democratic Party fucked up is having Kamala in. Because however nice she may seem, she still was in office for the last 4 years, even though she was just vice president. Who knows how many actual decisions she gets to make? What they should have done is anyone other than Kamala and Biden, you know, at that moment when they decided that Biden wasn't going to be the running candidate. They should have picked anyone else. And then more than likely, Trump wouldn't have won then.
That's all their vote. Yeah, anyway, I from an Englishman who I haven't really spoke to anybody.
Yeah, it must be so interesting from a different country, you know?
Honestly, like waking up, I thought I went to bed and I was like, this can't, because I put a tweet out and I thought I was dead clever. and it got a bit of traction. And I was just like, well, you're going to vote for this nice, somewhat nice lady who's obviously got her own fucking issues and her own. She's obviously got her own motives, and all politicians are scumbags. No matter which way you get into politics because you're a scumbag. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you're power hungry. You're not doing it for the betterment of anyone else. You're doing it to feed your own ego.
Right.
No matter which way you shape it, like who 100%. Doesn't want that much power? Right. Like Kanye West, what man should have all that power? Like it's a brilliant statement.
Kanye got 1% of the vote, by the way.
It's crazy. And then you got this guy who's just a fucking piece of shit.
Is what it is. I mean, what's crazy too is just like going back in time, like 10 years ago, Trump is a Democrat. Maybe not 10 years ago, but 15-ish years ago at that point, Trump is a Democrat. Like when he was famous, doing the fucking "You're Fired" show, whatever the fuck it was, he was a Democrat that whole time. So I don't even, and they just flip-flop sides. I don't know. I don't understand the whole thing. Politics, man. It's a headache.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm from an Englishman. It's very much like waking up.
I mean, it must be entertaining.
Wednesday morning, and I'm going. Yeah, it's hilarious. Like because where I work, they've always got the news on, and you walk past and you're just like, what? How? Because like what was it earlier the year? It was Donald Trump is in court all day for countless sexual harassment cases. Yeah, and then a couple of days later, he's found guilty, and it's like. And then all of a sudden he's like, oh, obviously he's not running for president then.
Right.
And then next
you would assume like, oh, he shouldn't even be allowed to then, right? He shouldn't be allowed.
Right. He's got a criminal record.
Like, no, he still is. What's so weird too is like when Biden won in 2020, it was like, it felt like we all unanimously agreed, oh yeah, Trump's a piece of shit. We're never doing that again. Yeah. And then 4 years later, it's just like, oh, okay, we're doing that again. It's like,
ridiculous. It's crazy.
Whatever. I don't
know. But yeah. Video games. Let's talk about
video games. Yeah, let's get into more politics. Video games, because the video game awards nominees have been announced. Jeff Keighley's Game Awards show will be going down on December 12th later this year.
Can you believe it's already here? It's crazy.
This year's this year's probably been the fastest year ever. I remember January like it was fucking yesterday. I remember playing fucking like a dragon like it was fucking yesterday. Wow, you got Coke.
Yeah, crazy.
Let's go.
Yeah, man, I'm fucking Cobra Card up today. Yeah, it's I remember putting the. We were looking at trophies yesterday. Me and Natalie, I think it was Like a Dragon. I was playing that for 3 months.
Yeah, it's weird because like summer felt so long for me, but now like looking back on the whole year, it flew by. Like May through September felt so long. I was like, dude, how are we still in summer?
I've just played so many long games this year. I played Like a Dragon for 3 months.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy for 3 months.
Yeah. Now you're a metaphor.
It's crazy.
It's 3 months, right?
Human being.
Yeah. I slowed down on the long games after Rebirth, I guess. I did like Platinum Red Dead in there in the middle and stuff. I don't know. Anyways, Steven, the Game Awards. We're going to go through the nominees. We're going to pick what we think will win. Maybe we'll say what we want to win. If you're feeling up to it. If you're feeling spry, Steven, go ahead and say that. The first nominee, then, is the most anticipated game for 2025. And your nominee, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Ghost of Yote. That's what we're going with, right? Yote? Yotai. Really? Wow, that's a new one.
I know.
Third variation here. All right. Grand Theft Auto 6, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, and Monster Hunter Wilds are your nominees. Steven, is there any reason this isn't GTA 6?
I mean, it is, but like GTA is not coming out next year.
You don't think so?
No chance.
When do you think then? Early 2026, or do you think it gets all the way to fall?
March,
2026.
April
2026.
Yeah,
April 26. Okay.
April.
I wouldn't be shocked.
April 2026. I will put my hat on, but I'll be shocked at October 2026.
Really? Okay. Oh, you wouldn't be shocked by October 26.
No, I would.
Oh, you would.
April,
okay. You would be shocked if it's that far out.
I can't see it being delayed that far. Yeah. I just can't see it next year. I don't see it at all. I don't see it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see. It's definitely interesting. I wouldn't be surprised, but they did reaffirm in their earnings call that they believe fall 2025 recently. So
Yeah, but
a
you're
year
gonna say
out,
that,
they
aren't
still
you?
believe
Because
that
obviously
for sure,
you're gonna
right?
say
To
that.
to hype up the investors and whatnot. Yeah, I get that,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't know. Them reaffirming it right there, at least as of right now, they seem confident they'll hit fall 2025. But yeah, you're very right. We'll see. It's got to be a fall game though. I don't know, a spring game for GTA 6. That sounds odd.
Wasn't GTA 5 a spring game? No.
No, 5 was fall, but 4, I think you're correct, was like Aprilish. So I don't know, maybe. But yeah, I'm definitely picking GTA 6 here. No question about it. Look forward to these other ones though. I don't know about Monster Hunter Wilds. Have you played a Monster Hunter game?
Yeah, we did a lot of worlds. We're really
Did
excited
you?
about
Okay.
this one. We just
Okay.
never. I never played.
Interesting.
We didn't play the beta. That was the other day. To be fair.
Yeah.
Should
Yeah.
have, but never.
I might try it out. I don't know. Never played one.
Yeah, man. We lost a couple of hours. Good 100 hours. Easy.
Your next category then is best adaptation. Your nominees are Arcane, Fallout, Knuckles, Like a Dragon, Yakuza, and then Tomb Raider: The Legend of Lara Croft. Steven, I've only watched 2 of these. Yeah, 2 of these. Have you seen Knuckles?
Have you watched? So we need to watch Knuckles because the biggest movie of the summer's coming out this year.
The summer's coming
That
out in
makes no
December. Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I get
But
it.
honestly, I've never been. I'm so excited.
Are you? Okay. Hell yeah. I'm hyped too.
You
I'm
know,
gonna go
you're excited about
I'm
something.
gonna go watch it. I'm gonna go watch it. Yeah.
Listen, mate, we're buzzing. Fuck Christmas. Shadow's coming. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Who needs Christmas? Who needs Santa when you got Shadow?
Is Sonic the best trilogy ever?
Oh, it's up there. It's got to be Lord of the Rings,
It's
Star
either
Wars, Sonic,
Yeah, I was gonna say Lord of the Rings.
Sonic. Yeah.
Sonic.
One of those 3.
100%. Sometimes
I'm
I
into
think I say things just to piss Daniel off. He's not even here.
I wish he was here because he's gonna be so pissed off with the Game Awards thing. We're missing out on good content.
Oh god, I loved it. Them gifts, the grenade. I should have left it to the grenade one. Danny, you okay?
You okay?
Bye, Danny.
I kind of hope it
Oh,
wins
man.
just to piss Daniel off.
So do I. 100%. I can't wait for it to win. I can't wait
That'd be so funny. I hope he.
because it will be as fast. They'll end the show as fast as possible as well.
Oh, they won't let. Nah, they're gonna let that kid up there again. Talk about Bill Clinton.
Okay. Was that
That
last
kid.
year?
No, that was 2 years ago. It was
Yeah,
2022. Yeah, yeah. Anyways, I
'Cause now
think
it's all boring
Fallout
and
should
secure.
win, but I think Arcane will win. But I kind of hope
No, I
Fallout
think
wins.
Fallout. I think Fallout.
You
Should
think
win. I
Fallout
think
gets it? Yeah.
It's yeah. I
Arcane's
think
good though, bro.
it-
Like Arcane's a good fucking show.
I see that, but no disrespect to animation. I know animation's probably harder than anything, but
Yeah.
I think what they achieved in Fallout, they achieved the world, they achieved the humor, the acting was great, the story was really good. I think as an all-round package, it was a fantastic TV show,
Yeah.
and it's very much accessible for a fucking for an idiot that doesn't know what it is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Arcane, I can't see anybody going, "Oh, Arcane looks good," because it looks like a cartoon. But you watch Fallout, and you're like, "Oh, this looks like a decent drama." Like
Yeah. Sure.
I think Fallout should win.
You're kind of spot on there with them being able to adapt what the property is to live action, right? And that's a really hard thing to do. And Fallout did nail that, probably better than any of these things have thus far.
And the best thing is that nobody had any faith in it.
No, yeah, no, I mean, even big Fallout fans like me. I mean, I didn't have any faith in it. I thought it looked kind of cheesy from the trailers, honestly. But no, came out, knocked it out of the fucking park. Probably my favorite show of this year, honestly. I love Fallout.
Yeah. I haven't watched too much TV this year.
Yeah, me neither. TV, been a down year for TV, honestly.
I've been trying to watch Yellowstone.
Ooh, interesting.
Someone said it's really good.
That's a pick right there. Okay. You have to let me know how that is. Next category then is Best Multiplayer. Your nominees are Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Super Mario Party Jamboree, Tekken 8, and then Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2. Team Sims, what do we pick? Helldivers? Probably.
I think so, yeah, because
Yeah.
I think it's it was very much a different take on the multiplayer
Yeah.
genre of like it was a story, it was almost like an adventure book, if that makes sense.
Sure.
You were like fed the story, you know, there was social media engagement, there was teasers in there in the game that I never played it, to be fair. I regret it's one of the biggest regrets of the year. you know, people were like excited about it. Oh, can't wait for. Oh, why is that there? Oh, it must be the new fucking no, a bad guy or whatever. So yeah, it's I think it deserves it.
Yeah, one of the rare times where, you know, like the guys at work are talking about a game that isn't Call of Duty or FIFA or whatever the fuck, you know, it was Helldivers. So that game like had a moment. 15 million copies sold. So I mean, it was a big fucking deal from this year. I know Call of Duty is also even bigger, but I mean, Call of Duty is just Call of Duty. You know, you kind of glaze over every time it's in one of these things. Even though I love this year's iteration of Call of Duty, it's just it is what it is. You know.
The most impressive thing I think about Call of Duty this year is it hasn't buckled under. Obviously, there's got to be an extra 10% of volume on top of what they're used to, because it's a lot more accessible now.
Right. Game Pass, it's everywhere.
So I expected. I said to everybody, we said on the first night.
You thought there'd be like server issues? Oh,
yeah,
that's where you're gonna.
I thought this is where Call of Duty crumbles. I don't think
that
it can
thing
handle
down
it.
Though now, you know,
Yeah,
it's like it's been years. Yeah. So yeah, I'll go Helldivers. And I imagine it's the only category Helldivers wins.
Yeah, they deserve something.
Yeah. We'll see if they're in any other nominees. I can't remember exactly. Next is then best sports / racing game. You got F1 24, EA Sports FC 25, NBA 2K 25, Top Spin 2K 25, and then WWE 2K 24.
Even story, Cody.
You play this WWE? One?
No, I haven't. No? I've got it on the PlayStation Plus.
Oh, this was one of the PS Plus games?
I've just never started it. I've never played it. I've not played the last two, I don't think.
Who's on this one? Cody Rhodes?
Cody. Yeah.
And they got like everybody on this cover here.
Yeah, there's the ladies one. There's a ladies one.
It's got like Undertaker, Stone Cold, like above
That's
him.
The
WrestleMania
one. That's the WrestleMania one. Yeah.
Okay, looks cool.
But Cody's the main guy. Yeah, man, Cody's the main one.
What do you think wins it? You think WWE has a chance? People like this one?
No. You know what? If it does, I'll be very impressed. But I don't know. Like, why would it win? It's
FIFA, I guess. Then or whatever they call it now, FC.
But it's just FIFA, isn't it? What do you? Who wins it? Like,
yeah, none of these are really sticking out as like, oh, holy shit, this one is the one.
Obviously, I'd like wrestling to win it because I think this is the biggest one. I think their strategy is amazing. What they're doing, like, release the game next to the biggest pay-per-view they have. Like, what a crazy idea that was. Like, somebody told me that as a kid, I'd be buzzing if WWE Here Comes the Pain come out next to WrestleMania 21. What is it? WrestleMania 19. I'd be fucking buzzing.
Yeah. I'm surprised they don't always try to time that out. Don't they always have a giant pay-per-view in like that March time?
Yeah, it's always Mania, but they've only just started to release. The last three have only come out in March.
Really?
It was always a fall game.
Really? Okay.
So obviously, when they finished 2020, and that was a massive flop, and they had a year off. Obviously, their marketing strategy was, why we're not putting this out next to where everybody's watching wrestling. I mean, it could win. I mean, WrestleMania 40 was massive. It was probably the biggest WrestleMania of all time. Rock, you know, the Rock's always if the Rock's on wrestling, people are watching it. This year, you know, they got that fucking stupid $15 billion deal with Netflix. So
yeah, and that Saudi money coming in.
Yeah,
WWE. Is it okay?
It's just what it is. It's all the sports have done it. I mean, look at the soccer. I know we're going to a massive like sideways conversation, but like, you know, UFC, they take the side of money. Boxing take the side of money. They've got so much money. They made their own.
I mean, Saudi Arabia is single-handedly saving boxing right now. It's crazy. It's crazy.
UFC, obviously, and WWE put under their own blanket now. They've made a retirement home football league for all the old footballers. Some would say they've ruined it. Like, they just offered Neymar a ridiculous amounts of money.
Yeah.
Like, Neymar's still technically like in his only just past his prime. Like,
still big name, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
apparently
it's crazy.
Golf is just taken over of Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
now.
There was the golf thing as well. I forgot what it's called now. That was a massive thing. They came over. Do you want to do this golf tournament? PGA like, no. So obviously they were like, well, we'll offer all your PGA guys loads of money, and now it's just splitting off again.
Crazy.
What's the next sport? What happens to NFL when that happens?
Oh, if they make, I mean, they'd have to. I don't know. Huh?
Well,
Like,
you
I
know what
mean,
They
surely
can.
they could get games over there.
Easy.
Easy. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, best sports game.
Yeah,
I
I'll
know
probably pick
FIFA.
WWE. Just why
Yeah.
not?
Oh, it's pack time. Keep going. I'll put it to
Uh,
the screen in a minute.
sure. The
Sure.
next category is best sim slash strategy, which is I don't like the way you impersonated me right there either. Sure. You know, I feel like I have a
Sure.
much deeper voice than that.
Sure.
Gotta get real low with it, Steven.
Gotta get real low.
Real low. All right. Best sim slash strategy is Age of Mythology Retold, Frostpunk 2, Gami Path of the Goddess, Manor Lords, and Unicorn Overlord. It packed fucking category this year. Normally, no one cares about this. And can I just do you know about my love for Gami? Oh, it's the pack time.
No, I don't.
Okay, we're gonna pause the Gami talk for a minute and then watch Steven Sims open this pack. Go ahead, open it. Oh yeah, click on that. You just clicked right on Mewtwo's balls. That's not a tail. Oh, it's a Psyduck. What's that one? They got a purple monkey iteration? Okay. What the fuck is that? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, it's a sunflower Pokemon.
Oh shit!
Oh, it's a bat. What's that one's name?
Golbat.
Golbat.
Golbat, yeah. I've got this one already. Well, yeah, good
He's
pack that, boys. Good pack.
Good pack. Hell of a pack.
Pack.
Let's go Psyduck. Strong Pokemon in that Psyduck.
Yeah, there you go. Kamitsugami, go on.
Oh yeah, I fucking love Gami Path of the Goddess. It's one of my favorite games from this year. You haven't played this game really? It's that Capcom game that released in the middle of the summer. It's like a so you like go around and you like free all these different villagers. I can't believe you don't know what this game is. And then it kind of becomes a tower defense game, but it's also a third person action melee type experience at the same time, where you are defending this goddess, right? The path of the goddess, with all these, and you're like assigning these villagers that you save different types of like assignments. You know, like they can be an archer, or swordsman, or whatever, to also help protect the goddess. And then you yourself are running around slashing shit with a sword and protecting the goddess at the same time. It's a great game. It's on Game Pass. You should try it.
And I can feel your energy.
Dude, the fucking game's awesome.
Look how happy you are.
I love that game. I love it.
The top 10 games of the year.
It 100%
Me and Daniel
is.
are there like, yeah, it's obviously metaphor, and he's 100%
there like, is. Daniel's not even playing metaphor, so like, that's gonna be all you.
I know, yeah. Oh dear.
But yeah, I did love Gami Path of the Goddess. It probably won't win. It's probably the Manor Lords game that is gonna win. If I had to guess, that game's pretty popular.
I'm gonna watch this Gami game.
I can't believe you don't know about this game. But Frostpunk 2, I know, is also very popular, and then also Unicorn Overlord. So I don't know. That's a stacked category right there, people.
Sorry, Connor, I've been changing my life for the better.
You've been what?
I've been trying to change my life for the better.
Have you? Okay. What? But not playing Gami Path of the Goddess?
Yeah. Going outside.
It's a silence step. Outside's so overrated, though, Steven.
Touching grass.
You can't do that now, can you? All right, it's 33 degrees over there.
I went out for a run the other day, and I was like, "This is cold."
Yeah, no, you ain't running.
My
in the cold,
balls had shriveled up so much.
They're real tiny. Shrinkage. Your next. Speaking of shrinkage, the next category, best family game. Your nominees are Astrobot, Princess Peach Showtime, Super Mario Party Jamboree, The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, and The Plucky Squire. Steven, finally, a family category not completely dominated by Nintendo games. First year ever.
What do you get? Who do you have?
Well, it's not completely dominated. I mean, it's not in there, but like I'm going to pick Astrobot to win. I think people will just look at what's the most popular game here and then pick that. So I think they'll pick Astrobot, if I had to guess.
I mean, yeah.
It really shouldn't, because best family game implies that you can play it with the family. So really the only one that's even eligible here is Super Mario Party Jamboree.
But when I played Astrobot, the family would come downstairs and I'm like, get the fuck out the way.
Yeah,
They'd
smack
always
my
come
kids with
down
the controller.
in them challenges.
Really?
Do you know
Okay.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Have
oh,
you been
dad,
playing those
Dad, what are you
speedrunner
doing?
levels at all?
No, but fuck, I'm never doing it again.
Oh, I'm doing those.
I've still got PTSD from that lava one.
I like how the
Like, that's
lava was the
bullshit.
one that got you, not the last one.
The
What
last
was
one
it?
took
The
me
master
about
level?
yeah, it was bullshit. Like
Yeah.
them last 4 jumps on the master level, like I nearly had a heart attack.
Oh, the shapes come at you.
Like, because you don't even know you're not doing. There's no skill involved. It's
Yeah.
pure panic.
100%.
No one's ever done that. No one's done that cool as a cucumber ever.
There's someone out there, some Korean fuck that, is doing it with
Korean
one eye
fuck.
closed.
And we're getting sacked. Yeah, I wouldn't want to give it to Astrobot.
No.
But I'd give it. Obviously, I'd give it to something else. But yeah.
Okay.
It's hard, isn't it? You think family game. You think Mario Party. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree. It should
the
be
party
Mario
pack
Party.
games or whatever. You know, the Quarry. Do you know what I mean?
The Quarry, yeah, big family game right there. Your
Dead Space.
next category is best fighting game. Your nominees are Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Grand Blue Fantasy Rising, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics, Multiverses, and Tekken 8. Steven, what are we thinking here?
Based on my approximately 35 seconds on Tekken 5.
Oh, big
Tekken
numbers.
5.
Tekken 8.
My friend was like, my friends at work, they bring the Steam Decks in, they plug it into their fancy computers at
Man,
work.
you got cool
And they'll play
friends at
Tekken.
work. I don't have
Oh,
anyone
mate,
like that.
I'm friends with the IT crew, mate. They're fucking
Fuck,
sick.
man, I need an IT crew. My friends are all,
Mate.
at work are just like, let's play COD. Like, shut up.
Oh yeah, well one's a COD guy and one's
Okay.
like he'll play proper games. Like he lent me Zelda and stuff. Like
I don't
he's a
know
cool guy.
anyone in my day-to-day life that actually plays real games. No one.
It was like I remember when big shout out to Sam. He comes out and he obviously quite not an awkward character, but like I'm a stranger, he's a stranger. So he's like he's coming down for his his bacon sandwich or whatever. So I'm like, oh, what you do at the weekend? He's like, oh my. He's like dead awkward, dead like apprehensive about mentioning what he's gonna do. He's like, oh, I might just play PlayStation. And I'm like, oh shit, what PlayStation games you playing? And obviously I got my hopes up because like this guy's gonna shut me down with, yeah, let's go play COD. Do you know what I mean? You know
Right.
it's coming.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I might just platinum. I'm trying to platinum Red Dead. And I'm like, this man is
Ooh.
my cup of tea.
Oh, we need
And
to
then we
get
just
this
start
guy.
talking. And we're best friends now. And like we're fucking brethrens. And then there's another guy. He's a COD man, but like when he's around, we don't talk about proper games. We just make him feel better about COD.
Oh, COD, that's it. He needs that
But no,
emotional
yeah,
support.
I have got some cool IT friends. So on a Friday, like they'll bring in their Steam Decks, or we'll bring an Xbox Series S's or whatever, and
That just sounds like a great time.
just playing Gears of War Horde mode at
Great
2
time.
o'clock.
Sounds awesome.
Getting paid for it. Yeah, man.
That sounds fucking awesome. Love
Big
Horde.
shout out to COD.
Anyways, best fighting game. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Tekken 8. I think that'll win. I think it probably deserves a win considering it's the new game.
It looks
here.
sick as well. It's banging. It's a banging looking game.
Yeah, I do like the look of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I gotta get around to that at some point. And the only one I've actually played is Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. That's just because I love Marvel vs. Capcom too.
You just jumped in and had a good time.
Yeah. It's a nostalgia
I love the fact
game
that you
for
buy
me.
games and just jump in and go, it's a really good time. And then that you'd happy with the purchase.
Never touch it again.
Yeah, you're happy you bought it.
Do
You
that a
don't
lot.
sit there going, why did I do that? And you're just
No.
like, oh, I had a great time.
No, yeah, I had a great time. I had a great 45 minutes with that. Never
Yeah,
again.
Never again.
Next category then is Best RPG, which is also a stat category this year. Your nominees are Dragon's Dogma 2, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, and Metaphor Refantasio. Tazio. Steven Sims, you have declared war on the world by declaring your hatred for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. You and Greg Miller, did you listen to that episode, by the way?
Yeah, I've never been so vindicated in my life. I was like, oh my god, this man is on my wavelength.
That was hilarious.
I've never been so happy to hear.
To be fair, he only played like 30 fucking minutes.
But it's garbage.
Yeah, he's not gonna like it when he gets much further either. Which was the funny thing.
He's bailed at the right time. because I pushed through it. And then like Blessing's like, oh, you'll like climbing ladders. No, you won't.
You'll
You won't
love
like
climbing
climbing
the
ladders.
ladders. Love it.
Fuck off.
It's funny because both you and Greg Miller, I'm like, why don't you guys like this? Like, it's like I can understand not liking some of the story and some of the decisions made there, but like the open world
Story
stuff, I can't believe you
story.
didn't like the open world stuff. You know?
Terrible.
Yeah,
All of
really
it. The open
interesting.
world was awful.
But you're like my open world guy,
Awful.
you know. You like Days Gone, you know.
Awful.
It's like, yeah, you didn't.
that was
you
amazing.
you didn't like it,
No,
huh?
it's awful. It's just it's too much level. It's too much terrain. Too much. It's too much.
Too big.
It's just it's not level.
Okay.
Not level enough. There's like steps for steps' sake. Do you know what I
Definitely
mean?
a step for step sake that game.
I just don't need it's and then the game and then the story doesn't like fuck it. Spoilers. They you think they saved her, but they didn't save her. But they went for the effort to make it look like they saved her to the point where my missus popped. She's like, oh my god, they saved her. She doesn't even know what's happening, but she knows that she fucking dies, and then she doesn't survive. So what's the fucking point? Oh my god. It winds me up. If you're gonna go for the alternative reality or Final Fantasy VII, but it's not Final Fantasy VII, but it is a remake, but it isn't. Save her, keep her alive.
She might still be alive.
No, she's not. She's dead.
No, she could
100%
be alive.
I'm not. I don't need. It's too complicated. It's too complicated.
It is too
And then what?
complicated.
Zach's here. Why is Zach? Why did Zach all of a sudden come? Why was he there? Why did we play as Zach? Why do we play as Zach? Why did we play as Zach?
I did hate the way they spread it out his story. I would have preferred just one chapter where you were playing all of Zach things stuff. Yeah, I agree with that.
Put him early.
My problem with the story was
all about Zach.
I also have a problem with the multiverse shit, but I have a problem with the multiverse shit just because I'm sick of multiverse shit. Just in general, I am so done with multiverse stuff. Like Marvel has ruined multiverse shit for me. Like, I am so over it. Invincible did multiverse stuff for like half the season, and I was like, get this shit the fuck out of here. Yeah, and I was like, oh, get this shit the fuck out of here. Like,
I've not watched any of it. I'm not
couldn't stand it. It's really good, but it's like, oh man,
2 episodes. I never got back
I'm just so I hope by the time Final Fantasy Part 3 comes out that I'm back to liking multiverse stuff, because right now I hate it.
The worst part about it is I have to play number 3.
Now you have to. Maybe
I have to
maybe
play
they'll
it
turn
because
around.
I'm invested. I hope so. I hope it just goes. If it goes linear, I'll be happy.
I don't think it'll go linear. I mean, you're definitely getting that whole map, because now what comes is the airship. You know what I did love though is the way the map connected at the end. Like, I thought it was so cool that you could drive the boat fucking everywhere at the end then, because it did feel like different open zones. But you don't care. You hated the whole thing. Okay, we'll move on. What do you think wins though here?
Gotta be like a dragon.
Probably like a dragon. Yeah, no
It
fucking
isn't.
chance.
It isn't. But this game, I feel I'm the Like a Dragon fan.
Yeah.
New fan. So this is my first one. So I'm in love with it.
Yeah.
But from an outsider looking in, this is the 8th or 9th, hell, fucking 15th one.
Yeah.
Technically. So people are just over it. But the game's incredible. Like, you played the last one.
Yeah, I did.
Did you play this one?
Yeah.
So yeah, like, but you loved last one before this one.
I did like the last one more than I like this one. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
But why is that? Is it because it was your first time?
I thought the story was a lot better in that one, if I'm being honest. There was a lot of the story moments that didn't hit the well.
I'm about to play it.
Yeah, dude, I would play Like a Dragon. That one's fucking awesome. The story's so good in that one. I like the story in Infinite Wealth, don't get me wrong, but I thought a lot of the stuff with the mom fell really flat. We're just spoiling shit now, by the way. Yeah, a lot of the stuff with the mom felt really flat to me, and then the Kiryu stuff. I just don't. I don't have that connection to Kiryu. If I'm being honest, I don't really like Kiryu all that much. You know, if I'm being entirely honest, I don't really care for him as a character. He's kind of boring to me.
Ichiban. He's just a funny character.
That's what I'm saying. It seems Like a Dragon. The first one's just all Ichiban.
Yeah. I need to.
That's what I'm saying. He's fucking awesome. He's fucking awesome.
But it was hard though, because when Kiryu was having these heart-to-heart moments,
he's
like, that woman thinks he's dead and he's got to stay dead.
Yeah.
And he's like, and I feel like if I was Daniel, I'd be upset.
Right.
Maybe not. Daniel doesn't have feelings, but you know what I mean. Like, he'd be feeling something. Anyway, I love Like a Dragon. Metaphor probably will get it. Going back to the family game, Astro has to get that one because I don't know who's getting Game of the Year. I want Astrobot to. I'd rather Astrobot not get Family Game and get Game of the Year, and I'd rather. But then if Astrobot doesn't get it, Metaphor. I mean, I'm only. I say this very lightly. I'm only 35 hours into Metaphor, and maybe that should get Game of the Year. But then it Like a Dragon should get RPG.
Yeah, we'll talk about it when
I
we
think
get the Game of the Year more. But I don't think I just don't think, they were saying this on Kind of Funny too. I don't think these politics really come into play. I just think when people are voting, when these guys are voting, they're just voting for what's the best game in that category. So it's like, what's the best game here? It's probably Metaphor, you know?
Astro or Metaphor.
But I wouldn't be shocked if Erdtree gets it here.
It's not an RPG.
It's in the category. Yeah, I don't know. Up in there, I'll probably go with you. I'd probably vote Metaphor gets in that one. Let's keep it rolling.
I'd like a Dragon to get something.
I would too, just for that. And this is the only.
Dragon didn't get.
It should have been Like a Dragon instead of fucking Black Myth. 100% Game of the Year should have been Like a Dragon. You know what I can't believe is not nominated for anything is the Persona 3 Reload. This is also a big game for this year. I don't know. Whatever.
I'm shocked that. Go on, keep going because we're gonna keep talking.
Okay, we'll keep going then. Best Action Adventure. Your nominees are Astrobot, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, Silent Hill 2, Star Wars Outlaws, and The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. Steven Sims, do you know about my love for Silent Hill 2? Have you listened to me talk about Silent Hill 2?
I did listen to you.
I was blown away by Silent Hill 2. That game is so fucking good. How did Natalie like it, by the way?
So we went away. So her copy got delivered on a Thursday, and we went away on a Friday. So she was dying to get on it, and I think I'd listened to the podcast before she'd even put it on, and I was like, I said to Nat, I said, Connor fucking loves it.
Loved it.
Loves it, and like she fucking loved it. Yeah, she's
awesome.
Very much blown away. Like she said it's incredible. It's like it's different, but it's the same. And this woman knows the game backwards.
Yeah, she's like a hardcore Silent Hill fan.
Yeah,
right?
she knows the game, and so like so she's like, this is different, and you know this the acting and the CG and like she was on about like certain parts of the game where it's like sometimes I think there were some parts of the game where it just took its toll on her. She just had to turn it off. She's just like, it's fucking hard.
Dude, it's like, such a heavy experience, man. I was
that creature that was following her is almost like a person abusing a woman, abusing a girl.
Oh, yeah. Oh God, what is it? Daddy something. God, I can't remember the exact name. Yeah, that was an incredible boss fight. It kind of played like shit, but an incredible boss fight.
She's very happy with it, and I'm gonna play it, I think. But she was very, very happy. I don't think she.
I was just blown away by that story. Like I never got it with the whole Silent Hill thing beforehand. Now I fucking get it. Like I fucking get it, Silent Hill fans.
Looking at it though, you're just like fucking. It doesn't play very well, but I think as a whole immersive experience, I think the combat becomes secondary to the atmosphere and
it adds to it though. It adds to the horror. I mean, it's by far the scariest game I ever played, dude. I was absolutely terrified with that thing. Oh, dude, because like I'm fucking stoned playing at night, got the headphones on. Oh my fucking god, mannequins pop out. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Natalie would have moments where she'll fucking
Yeah, 100%. There's 100%. I had to pause multiple times. Like, all right, we gotta do something else for a minute.
Natalie gets dealt with some shit. I think I'm surprised she even owns consoles because if I was her, I'd give up because the amount of games that just get cancelled or they're just not very good or they don't even see the light of day.
Ain't being a Silent Hill fan, right?
Yeah, she was very happy and she's very happy with Bloober Team. Like she's like, because obviously that was always like a big fucking hell Bloober Team and then Bloober Team came out with a comment. Didn't Bloober Team come out with a comment like, we're not making shit games anymore?
Yeah, that's what they said, yeah.
That's a quality comment.
It's like, all right, we'll see about that. But yeah, anyways, best action adventure. I don't know. I mean, you guys really like Prince of Persia, right? You and Daniel, I believe.
Yeah, it's a very good game.
Yeah.
I just think... Does Silent Hill deserve it? Should Silent Hill be in Game of the Year? Do you know what I mean? Because
it's not in Game of the Year. I wish it was, but it's not.
What are these again? Name again.
So best action adventure was Astrobot, Prince of Persia, Silent Hill 2, Star Wars Outlaws, and then Legend of Zelda.
It's probably Prince of Persia.
Prince of Persia, you think? Yeah, I hope it gets the nod here, just because I know that studio's having trouble, right? So it's like, yeah, give them something.
It's not even making another one, is it?
No,
That's
yeah,
a
you're not
joke.
even getting
That's
another one.
honestly,
You're getting a Rayman
if
remake instead.
if there was a category for moments that's really pissed me off this year, is that.
Yeah, I just Silent Hill 2 though. Like my personal game of the year is probably between Silent Hill 2, Final Fantasy, and Astrobot. And it's just like, damn,
That's
man,
quality.
that game's fucking awesome. Yeah, I don't know what'll win here. I'm gonna just pick Astrobot because I just think they're gonna just look what's the best game here. They're gonna pick Astrobot.
Yeah, hopefully they clear all, because that's another thing. Top moments that pissed Steve off. They sold 1.5 million copies. Like, come on.
That's a lot. It's a lot for the type of game it is and how cheaply it was made. It's a lot. And plus, you gotta imagine if it does win Game of the Year. Look at It Takes Two. That game sold 20 million copies, and I guarantee a lot of that is because it won Game of the Year. You know, like Astrobot's gonna sell if it wins Game of the Year. It's gonna sell even more.
It is gonna win Game of the Year. Go on, next one.
We'll get there. Best action game then. Black Myth Wukong, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Stellar Blade, and Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2. Steven Sims.
Again.
Black Myth Wukong. So we're in best action game.
No.
Black Myth Wukong.
Yeah.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Stellar Blade, Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2. Love saying that last one. It's weird what they determine what's best action, what's action adventure. I know. That's what's going through your head right now. I can see it. See the gears turning. Like, what's going on here?
I've listened to this like debate all week, and now being presented with the question, I'm like, huh?
Right. What's weird is like I have beef with Black Myth Wukong just because every time I hear someone talk about it on a podcast or whatever, they're like, you know, everyone's like meh on it. Like, I know it's sold fucking a gazillion copies or whatever, but does it really deserve to be nominated for all these categories? I just don't know. I feel like I need to play this game to fully understand it. But Sims, what do you think is going to win best action game?
I'm gonna pick. I can't tell you.
I don't know. I could see Helldivers winning again here. Honestly, that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I think it deserves it. Like, an adventure action game.
Action, yeah. I really like Stellar Blade. I don't think it's that good though. Like, it was a good game. It wasn't like great or anything. But
does Call of Duty get it?
Yeah, maybe this is where they throw a bone to Call of Duty. But again, I feel like Call of Duty. It's weird because Call of Duty and Helldivers 2 were both nominated in Best Multiplayer, right? And it's like, I definitely feel like Helldivers 2 deserves one of those. Maybe they should go one and the other. Again, if they were doing the whole politics, right, then Call of Duty should win Best Multiplayer and Helldivers should win here. But I think it'll just end up being Helldivers both. Because again, it just seems like they'll just pick the best game in each category. So I think it'll be Helldivers. But maybe if they go Black Myth here. Maybe there's that secret cult of people that just love Black Myth Wukong and they come out and they all vote.
Personality. Go
on. We'll continue on then. Best VR/AR game. I don't think me and you really care about this. But what is it? Arizona Sunshine remake. What the fuck is that? Why are they remaking games that no one's ever heard of?
Zombie game.
Arizona Sunshine. That sounds like a fucking drink. It probably is a drink. Yes. Asgard's Wrath 2, Batman Arkham Shadow, Metal Hellsinger VR, Metro Awakening. I'm gonna go.
I own Asgard's Wrath and I've never played it.
Do you really? Okay. You own a fucking VR thing?
Yeah, but we bought. Yeah, there's a controller here. Look. We bought one for Christmas last year because it got tens because it like saved your ass, didn't it, on the fantasy critic?
Oh yeah, want me that.
So I was like, fuck it, yeah, let's play it. Because I was like, well, you do loads of things on it, can't you? To be fair, Meta Quest 2, not a bad little machine. To be fair,
no, they
like,
look.
My daughter started to use it a lot as well. Like, she's been playing like Granny VR, Roblox VR, and you know, it's cute watching her in the kitchen waving at things. She walks into the door. That's dead cute. You know?
It's her head, has brain damage. So cute.
No, who sells it? But yeah, over the Christmas period, I had a really good time with it. Like, I was played a Rocky Creed, Creed game.
Hell yeah.
You know, sat there and watched YouTube in my face and like, oh shit, yeah, it's a good one. They're all right. They're on offer, weren't they, last Christmas? They tried to sell them all off. So, honestly, I don't have an opinion. I'd say Asgard. Isn't it Asgard's Wrath?
Yeah, you got it.
but that's because only because it's 10 out of 10 and it's supposed to be the best VR game.
I'm
But
a
then this Batman game's come out.
Yeah, I'm
But
gonna go Batman just because it's Batman. You know, it's got Batman in the title.
recency
Vote for
bias.
Batman.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, apparently it's really good too. Have you seen the Penguin, by the way?
No, we need to watch the
Uh,
Batman to watch
yeah.
the Penguin.
You haven't seen the Batman?
No,
Really?
no. I think
Interesting.
if a film's 3 hours long, I don't
It
think
is
we're in.
very
Like, we're
long.
old
It is
now.
fucking long.
Long man.
Yeah. Too long. You're gonna fall asleep. You need to watch it in multiple sittings.
I think that Greg Miller was on about. They've watched it in multiple settings. I watch a lot of things in multiple settings.
Me too. Me too.
And I play boss battles in multiple settings at the moment.
Fucking metaphor. All right.
Fucking hell.
Next category: best mobile game. AFK Journey, Elatro, Pokemon Trading Card, Game Pocket. Oh god, what is this name? Wuthering? Wuthering Waves? I don't fucking know. Don't hate me.
Where's
Then
mobile game?
Zenless
Bang, bang.
Zone Zero. Yeah, what's your bang bang game? Was it Finger Bang Bang? What is it?
What was it mobile game? I don't know. What's this 1000X Resist game that Barrett Courtney is going on about?
Oh, that's on Switch. I bought that. Another one that I bought, played for 30 seconds. It was like, nope.
What is it? Is it
I don't know. It's a big narrative game, I guess. I don't really think there's any like gameplay in it. I don't know.
Barrett Courtney at the moment, he's very much. If you don't like what I like, I'm really upset about it.
Yeah. He's getting in his hipster bag with all these picks, you know.
He is. He's like very much like. But there's a lot of things. I think he got upset about the AR thing for Pokemon Go the other day. It was just like sometimes people you can be too passionate about stuff.
Yeah, 100%. You gotta let stuff
Just
go,
like-
you know. Like a lot of people with
Sometimes-
the Game Awards, just let it go. Let it go.
Let it go, Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel, specifically you.
In general.
Daniel does not listen to the show when he's not on here. I can guarantee you that.
No, he doesn't. He should. I don't. What are we on about?
The
mobile
best
game.
mobile game. Yeah, it's Balatro.
Pokemon,
You think Pokemon? Okay.
Well, yeah, Natalie did enjoy Balatro. Yeah, let's do Balatro.
I think Balatro will get it here because I
Pokemon
don't think
recency
Balatros is going to win Game of the Year, even though it is nominated.
Pokemon though, like it's not as good as Marvel Snap.
Did Marvel Snap come out this year, or was that last year?
No, it was 2 years. 2 years
It
old.
was 2 years already. Jesus Christ,
Yeah, man.
getting old. Fucking shit.
I fucking love Marvel Snap as well.
Yeah, people do like that one. Next category is best debut indie game. Your nominees are Animal Well, Balatro, Manor
This is-
Lord,
this is
Specific
bullshit,
Drive,
bro.
and The Plucky Squire. I think you're like the only person I know that played The Plucky Squire.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
I gotta play through it. I might do that this weekend.
I wouldn't bother.
No, you don't think so? It's not that good. It looks
No,
like
I
an
think-
easy
I think-
plat though.
Is it? I can't remember. Follow a guide. It's when we first watched it and we were drooling, weren't we?
Right.
And
Well, it
I
just
think
looks so
when they
cute,
first-
charming in the trailers.
When they put the game out, I think they had every intention of the game being like that.
Yeah.
And I just think time, money, realization of like we haven't got the ability to do this.
Didn't work out in the end.
And they dumbed it down, and they kept the visuals a little bit on point, but still lost a bit of its charm. To the point where it was more of the thing that I didn't want, and less of the thing that I did want. And then it just didn't. I think they just ran out of money, or they didn't have the right. I think they made the brilliant game up here, and they just couldn't implement it onto paper.
Couldn't get it out of their head.
And it's a shame
Yeah.
because the idea was amazing, and it was all right, but
You think like a
sequel?
sequel they could knock it out of the park, maybe?
More money, more time.
Yeah.
But I don't, it's a very much a typical Devolver Digital game.
Sure.
But they presented it as their baby, if that makes sense. Like this is the main event, and all of a sudden, after countless meetings, they kind of realized this isn't what we thought it was going to be. This is just going to be another good Devolver Digital game. So, it's not. What's that game I really liked? The Crow in it.
Crow Country? Was that it?
No. It's a Devolver Digital Souls-like.
Yeah. Oh, God, what is that story?
Game of the Year, Death Story. It just isn't that. It's such a shame. I was really looking forward to it, and I think we fought over it in the Fantasy Critic, and best indie game. I mean,
Best
where the
debuted
fuck
indie
is Where is the that English game? Like, where is that?
Oh, thank goodness you're here.
Yeah, because that's a fucking tragedy.
Yeah, that game.
It's a tragedy. You didn't like it, did you?
I
You didn't get it.
I didn't like it at all.
Mind you, Natalie didn't get it. I think you have to be. Me and a friend of mine
It's
at work,
a certain
the IT guy,
style of sense of humor that's not going to appeal to everyone. It's not going to appeal to a lot of people.
Me and my mate, it was bang on. Like, and he never played it, but I reckon if you watched it, because Natalie did it in a sitting, because I did it in about 5, because I'm an idiot. But yeah, it has to. You have to be that type of person to get that kind of humor. But did you play all the way through? Like, did you not get anything? Did you ever jump
like
through
the bins joke made me laugh. You know, that one made me chuckle. You know.
What about did you jump through the chimney multiple times?
I think so.
Where the last bit was him like shaking like a shitting dog because he's cleaned it so many times.
Maybe I didn't get through all the way. Maybe I didn't jump through the chimney enough. Yeah, I don't know. It was just one of those games, man, where it's entirely reliant on its sense of humor, and if that doesn't work to you, I'm a dumb American. It doesn't work for me.
Yeah, honestly, it's a very risky game to me because if you're into that Northern English humor, it's brilliant, and I am. I love talking like this and going to bins and missing me and using T's in front of everything. What could put T up? Do you know what I mean? I like that. That's I pride myself on that British humor, but we've got a comedian called Peter Kay. Like he's pretty much my hero. Yeah, but I just think maybe it deserves something. Like first game put out there. It got reviewed really well. Maybe it should have just been like I think, but then kind of funny, kind of went down that route of like how many Americans are in this, how many English people are in this. Like, do you know what I mean? Like the fact that college football apparently a big deal, sold fucking loads of money, didn't get a sports game. That is crazy.
Yeah, no, that is nuts. That is nuts. It's one of the highest selling games of the year, if not the highest right now. But yeah, best debut in the. I think I'll go Animal here because I think they'll want Donkey up on stage for something. So there you go.
Natalie played that.
Did she? Yeah, she liked it.
Yeah, she just secretly playing it. She's like, I'm playing Animal. I was like, what? And she's like, yeah. No guide.
Didn't tell you at all. Wow, offended.
She's never played a Metroidvania ever. Yeah. She's like, she's playing Animal.
And I know Daniel didn't really like it either.
It didn't. I don't like the look of it. Something about it. It just looks.
Something about it not working for you.
But Natalie really likes it.
Well, here it is in another category: best independent game. Animal Well, Balatro, Laurel and the Laser Eyes, Neva, UFO 50. I did not like Laurel and the Laser Eyes. Laurel and the Laser Eyes, one of the few puzzle games. This rarely happens to me where I'm just like, I am too dumb for this. Way too dumb for this. And yeah, there you go. So I couldn't get through Laurel and the Laser Eyes. I actually haven't played any of these this year. Not all the way through, at least. I played a little bit of Balatro, tried it, and it was like, card games, I don't really care. Neva I own. I should play Neva. Maybe I'll play Neva this weekend. I'm between Neva and the Plucky Squire.
I nearly bought Neva.
I
nearly bought Neva, but I ended up I wanted Metaphor instead.
Solid choice. Yeah, maybe I'll try to play through Neva this weekend. I don't know what wins here. I'm going to guess Balatro again, just because Balatro seems to be the darling indie of the year. So I'm going to guess Balatro. I know a lot of people like this UFO 50 game too, but I don't think enough people played it because it only came with PC, so. But it does look very interesting. But yeah, I'm going to vote Balatro there as well. Your next category then.
UFO game. Fuck that UFO game.
Yeah, that one Daniel
pisses me
thing.
He just gets what? He's getting what? 100 points for what? For a game no one's ever heard of. He wind me up. I've never been so angry in my life. And I was like, UFO 50.
Wild.
It's like, what? Apparently it's a game full of old SNES games. Who cares about SNES games? And then him, Mr. Hypocrite. Oh, games shouldn't be remade. Oh, I don't like games. Games shouldn't be getting remade. Ooh. And he picks it. You're a fucking hypocrite, Daniel. You're a dickhead.
He's never gonna listen to this.
I'm so angry about it. I'm so angry. The fact that you aren't winning. The fact that Natalie's third. She picked up 6 games last week.
The heartbreaking thing is if Natalie played a little earlier and like picked up some better ones earlier, she could have won. That's the heartbreaking thing. I would have given Natalie the fucking win if she would have asked like midsummer, like any of us, what should she pick up? She could have won. She could have had it in the bag.
It's just And then I really tried as well.
Heartbreaking.
I just fucked up with Suicide Squad.
Yeah, you definitely fucked up Suicide Squad.
And then one game,
I
was like, it was on like 2 points for ages, and then about 4 months later, it got deducted 2 points. Why?
Someone big reviewed it. That shit's
Anyway.
funny. Anyway, next category is best community support. Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, No Man's Sky. I don't know. Helldivers, yeah, fuck it. Actually, no, people hate that community. So, like, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Baldur's Gate 3, because we'll get them up there again. Who cares? Best ongoing game. This is like the same thing. Destiny 2, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2. I don't fucking know. Diablo. Moving on. Games for Impact. Your nominees are, what is Games for Impact? For a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. Okay. Your nominees are, they have 6 nominees for this one, which is interesting. Your nominees, Closer the Distance, Indica, I believe that's how we pronounce this one. Neva, Life is Strange, Double Exposure, Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2, and Tales of Kenzera Zhao. Not entirely sure what'll win here. I think you are muted, Sims.
Never.
You think Neva wins here? Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, what's Michael Caine?
What's the message in Neva? What is it? I don't know. Fucking.
What was it? What did kind of funny say?
Oh yeah. What
don't
they
get
say?
A fucking dog.
Yeah. Don't get a fucking dog. I like their explanation of Life is Strange Double Exposure is like, yeah, don't kill your friends, I guess. Like, yeah. All right, great.
I'm a bit gutted that it's not great because I was like, I'm thinking about playing them all.
Yeah, Life is Strange Double Exposure ended up being my least favorite. I don't know if you heard me talk about it at all, but
I did, yeah.
Yeah. It just, I don't know. They dropped the ball at the end there. They dropped the ball bad at the end. You want me to spoil the end for you?
No.
Okay. I really want to talk about the end. But...
I'm still pissed off about this Eleanor bird from the last one. So like,
the who?
That fucking old woman in the flower shop. I'm still pissed off about it. Like, it still winds me up. The fact that I went out my way in like episode 2, I went out my way for this stupid bitch with this faded memory, and all of a sudden this corrupt guy comes and goes, "This guy is a bad guy," and she's like, "Yeah, obviously she's a bad guy." Do you not remember like the time and effort I put into like making sure that you're comfortable and okay? And then she turns on me.
She owns like a flower shop or whatever, right?
I'm so angry about it. I'm still pissed off about it. Because it's the fact that like. You know, it's a big it's not a big decision, but it's a time-consuming thing of like obviously I want this lady's obviously in need. She's got she's obviously suffering with some dementia, and I'm like, oh, obviously I'll give her some time a day. I'm obviously a busy woman. You know, my friend just got killed in some quarry accident.
Yeah,
and then at the end, she's like, nah, I don't. I was like, hold on a minute. I'm still pissed off. Honestly, it really.
I told you she comes back. She's the bad guy.
I'd play it in an instant.
Yeah, I'll probably go Neva here as well for Games for Impact. Because why not? I don't know.
I do want to play it. I do want to play it.
Dude, I got like an hour in a Hellblade 2, never touched it again.
Crazy.
Never touched it again.
Oh yeah,
I should go back and beat
I played
that
Hellblade 1. Hellblade 1 was garbage.
Yeah, like that
one.
And
then I tried to play 2, and it was double garbage.
Double garbage, okay, yeah. Yeah, I didn't like the whole conversation around Hellblade 2. It like turned me off to the whole game.
I waited 6 years to play Hellblade 1 because I thought, well, I may as well play it before 2.
Yeah.
And it was the worst game I've ever played in my life.
You're like, fuck this game. Yeah.
Oh, she's upset. Fucking, I mean, she's upset. She's upset about what? Like, what? Because she's wet? Change your clothes.
I mean, I'd be pretty upset too if I was wet, you know? The whole time. It's a wet area. It's cold, probably. 33 degrees, Steven.
Anyway, go on.
33 degrees. Let's get into these last few categories. Let's just run through this one. Innovation and accessibility. Was this COD, Diablo 4, Dragon Age the Veilguard, Prince of Persia, and Star Wars Outlaws. Now, innovation and accessibility. What is this? So, recognizing software and/or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. That's what it means. So I don't know. I don't think
I
like
like
I don't
these
delve too deep.
accessibilities.
I do too, but like I don't delve into all these art. Like I'm not even aware of what these games did in particular to help with that.
I use these things like Plucky Squire. Like
Yeah.
I just wanted to enjoy that game. I didn't want a challenge. I didn't want. So I just like no death, one hit killing every enemy, and
So that's what we're considering accessibility is like
I think
just
they're
easy
they're
modes and like
they're
story
looking,
modes.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Okay.
looking for that new mode that is helping, you know, you know, people that can't play games or
Right.
that struggle or like back in the day, dyslexia mode was a massive thing. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's just like because the font was bigger and the tone and the color of the text was bigger. Obviously, I'm not dyslexic, but obviously my partner, that's the first thing she'll look for.
Really? Okay. Stephen, I
And
am
because I'm
dyslexic. Like I don't feel
well,
like
there you go.
I don't feel like I need those things too often. I guess like
Yeah, so
I don't know. I know the dyslexia varies from person to person and like how extreme it
when
is.
I don't know. I think if a game, Spider-Man 2 tomorrow was like, oh, this game plays itself.
Yeah.
I think that would be a really good thing because I don't know, I've worked with these people. I fed feed these, but and there's certain people that they can then, they can see things that,
Right.
and I reckon they can enjoy. They don't have to interact with it, but they can watch it. Do you know what I
It's
mean?
not
Like,
physically able to hold the controller and like play it in any
yeah,
way. Yeah.
you've got
'Cause what always
you've
comes
got
to
these
mind for me is the
controllers.
Naughty Dog stuff where they would like change the colors of the enemies, where it'd be like that really bright yellow and stuff like that. That
Yeah,
Steven Styler guy, he always talks about this
that
stuff.
does include, that then brings in, I know, like a 30% of people that are like, oh, I could never play it, but now I can because everything's yellow and I can see yellow because I'm blind or whatever.
Yeah.
Because when we think blind, obviously when we think, like, we watch that Steve Salem and you're like, oh, he's blind. I'm like, what?
Right.
Me being very ignorant to the situation, I'm like, we can't be blind because he's playing video games. But
Yeah.
there's obviously different variations of being blind, right? Do you know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it's a strange one. I do like a good game where it's just easy mode, or you don't die. And I'll use it. Do you know what I mean? I'll use it.
Sure.
It doesn't punish you. It doesn't no trophies for you because you're a pussy hole. It's like no, I'm a dad. I'm tired. I don't really want to think. I just want to consume. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I
So
know
that's
Ubisoft
the
tends to be
way.
really good with this type of stuff, so I'm gonna guess
I
Prince
can't
of
remember
Persia.
what Prince of Persia was. I can't remember what they.
What the something? Maybe it jumps for you or whatever.
It
I
did.
don't fucking know.
Yeah, it didn't. I forgot what it did. It was like there was a Fred Bear, go on. Um, there was I think if you fail a jump a few times, it would just be like, "Do you want to get to the end?" And you press a button, and it send you there, which is good. Which is good because there was some really challenging bits, like. But then I
Uh,
enjoyed them. I enjoyed jumping challenges. Do you know what I mean?
sure, yeah. I mean, that's kind of the point of that game, right?
Yeah, it's
So
fucking
what are you going? Prince of
wild.
Persia?
I think so. Just from
Yeah.
because I played it and from memory, I think, oh yeah, that was really handy. Because there
Okay.
was times where I'm like, fuck this, and I've done it before, so like, I'll just skip it.
Yeah, I'll go Prince too. Your next category then is best performance. Your nominees are Brianna White for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I believe she's Aerith.
No.
Hannah Tell from Life is Strange Double Exposure. She plays Max. Humberly Gonzalez. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. She's Star Wars Outlaw. She plays the main character in Star Wars Outlaws, Kay Vess. Kay Vess. Almost forgot the name
You
already.
finished that?
I did, yeah. Wasn't great. Wasn't great
Yeah,
at
you weren't
all.
happy with it.
No,
I
no,
remember
no.
you- I
I
remember
didn't
you-
love it. Didn't love it. The next one is Luke Roberts in Silent Hill 2, who's fucking awesome in that game. And then Melina.
Who's that? Is that the main character? Or
Yeah,
is it
he
the big
plays
fella?
fucking James Sutherland in Silent Hill 2.
Yeah.
And then the last one is Melina Juggers. I don't fucking know her last name. She's Senua in Senua Saga Hellblade 2.
Isn't a metaphor of Fantasia character in there? No.
No, yeah, that's what people are very upset about. It seems is no metaphor mentioned at all. So I know people are apparently saying the fairy character, whoever that is, should be in here. I don't know.
Gallica.
Galaga. Wow, cool name.
Gallica.
Cool game. I'm gonna go. I don't know, because the Senua girl, obviously, she's does a hell of a job in that. But I don't know if people like that game enough. Luke Roberts really knocked that out of the park in Silent Hill 2 remake, but that might get knocked because it's a remake. But then you could say the same thing about Final Fantasy. So I don't know. I'm gonna go Brianna White in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, if I had to guess. But I wouldn't be mad at Luke Roberts.
No, the original story was good, wasn't it? Because like, it's the Snow White story. Is like, what are you doing? So I'm just sweeping the floor. It's like, can you come in here and cry in a booth? She's like, yeah, sad.
Sound mate. Yeah, crying.
Because something really sad. I'm in chronic debt.
Hey, while you're at it, clean the studio. Yeah, next category that is best audio design. Your nominees are Astrobot, Call of Duty, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Cinema Saga Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2. This is Silent Hill 2. This is Silent Hill 2 all fucking day. The audio design in this game is amazing. Just because it's terrifying.
I mean, I didn't play it, but I go for Astrobot. But it's all the clinking and clonking is like it's just amazing. It's just satisfying. The little like running against when you want to run across glass.
Oh, that is good. That is good.
Yeah,
okay,
cool.
yeah, tough category. We'll see though. Next one is best score in music. This is a banner category this year. Your nominees are Astrobot, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Metaphor Fantasio, Silent Hill 2, and Stellar Blade. Ooh, this is a tough one. The only one I don't have an opinion on right now is Metaphor. I'm gonna get the Metaphor, but
Metaphor's got one banger, like memorable banger, like that, like. I played it for 30 hours. I'm already over it, if that makes sense. Like, I do enjoy it, but like, I play my game on mute now. Like, Natalie's playing Temtem, and there's this like every time there's a battle there's this banging violinist, and it's like this is like do 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 do. I'm like, this is the greatest thing ever. But then it makes me tired because it's nice and soothing. But the Metaphor Fantasy, the battle theme's the best thing ever.
I gotta play this.
And then it just crescendos like. And I'm whistling to it on like it's almost like Star Wars, but then he just pulls out of the Star Wars and it just crescendos of it. Oh, I mean, sick. I can't wait for Game Awards. If my man's not on that stage,
I'll be up there. They'll get his ass up there for sure.
I can't wait to see.
Now I know you hate Rebirth, but surely you like that song at least in Rebirth. No, nothing.
I hate all of it.
Okay, you hate all of it. Hate all of it.
The worst,
man,
honestly,
Rebirth really turned you off. It's crazy.
You know them weirdos that like get their ball bag, and then they just put a nail straight through it.
Yeah.
I'd rather do that. Honest to God.
Okay.
I hated it.
Stellar Blade also had fantastic music. Very chill when you're walking around in the open world, and it gets very intense when you're in battles. Loved it for that. Astrobot clearly has great music. Astrobot, I wouldn't be mad if Astrobot won at all, you know?
Yeah, I think Final Fantasy, I think it did have moments. I just can't remember it. Like,
yeah.
I think the song, you on about the song that Aerith sings?
Yeah.
Like, I was just
that was a beautiful part, though, man. You were checked out at that point? Okay.
I just didn't like any of it. Like,
interesting.
And then they had you doing that.
I think the bloat of that game really ends up hurting the big parts for you.
Yeah.
It sounds like,
it was just so much shit in what it's like getting a big. You sometimes you don't need an extra large bag of popcorn.
Sometimes you do, though, Steven. Sometimes you do.
You don't. You don't
do though.
Like Metaphor is long, but like it's to the point. But this is like or we could let's not do the main plot. Let's not talk about Sephiroth, and let's ride Chocobo.
There's such good moments though that I feel like you're over. We're gonna get it. I can't wait for a Game of the Year episode.
I can't remember it. I just can't remember it.
But like the stuff with Barrett and the stuff with Red is so good.
I was so checked out that the red moment, like 1 minute I was so I either fell asleep, wasn't interested, wasn't paying attention because 1 minute he had a deep voice, next minute I thought he'd left and I got a new one because he had a different voice.
I did hate his voice after. Yeah, I did hate his voice.
It's just so shit. And then I think the Barrett bit because that's before I got checked out. Where he's like his mate's like killing people or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm like I was touching, but I just
You're just checked out by that point. Okay, I get it. I get it.
And then I'm
Let's move on. We'll talk about when we get the
I'm in the
game of the year.
casino. I just don't like it. Stop it.
Okay, we don't gotta talk about Final Fantasy anymore. I think I think Final Fantasy is gonna win best score in music. Actually,
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it's just got to be.
next category then is best art direction. Your nominees are Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, Metaphor, Reef Fantasio, and Neva. This is an interesting one. Great one. Here's what I think. I think Shadow of the Erdtree will win this because I don't think Shadow of the Erdtree is going to win anything else. And I think the art style legitimately was probably my favorite thing that I played this year, was just how beautiful that world was in Shadow of the Erdtree.
Did you play it?
I did. Yeah, I beat that thing. It was fucking great. It was awesome. It was just more Elden Ring, but it's a little bit different. It felt like its own side thing, but absolutely beautiful. It's my favorite like area in Elden Ring, if that makes sense, right? Like out of the 4 main areas that were in the base game, this new area.
Then the fucking creepy one.
The red zone, the fucking whatever it's called, Khalid or whatever. I can't remember.
Khalid, yeah.
Yeah. No, I like it more of that for sure. Khalid's just terrifying. That place is full of nightmares.
Did you platinum Elden Ring? Or?
No, I never did the whole. I never did the whole save
then.
scum thing. Yeah, it's just you. Just you.
Me, yeah,
just you. I mean, some would say you never even actually played Elden Ring, Steven.
Some would say I'm a real gamer. I'm a real gamer.
I love giving you shit for this. But yeah,
proud this moment.
Best art direction.
That was the best summer of my life.
Best art direction. Do you think Metaphor has a chance? I mean, clearly that game is beautiful.
I was looking at it yesterday, but I'm like, I just think Persona's better. I think Persona looked better.
Really? Okay.
Just a bit more striking. I think it's I was looking at it yesterday. I was like, it's not my favorite thing to look at, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I heard it's a little messy from people.
I do like the archetypes, like when their character designs, they're really cool. I think maybe Neva
does look incredible. Okay, I'm playing Neva this weekend. The more we're talking about Neva, we keep saying Neva.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play Neva this weekend. Someone's gotta play it. Neva. But yeah, I think I'm gonna pick Shadow of the Erdtree here. That's art style. Next category, best narrative. Your nominees are Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Metaphor Refantasio, Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2. This, to me, is Silent Hill 2 with a fucking bullet.
I love how much you love it. I
loved Silent Hill 2, Steven. It was so good. It was so good, dude.
Let's play it.
You really do. But yeah, I would pick Silent Hill 2 by far. Because that game's narrative, that was the best narrative I've experienced this year, and that's out of like movies and TV too. I fucking love that story. But I don't know what will win here. I could see Metaphor winning this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I like the where it's going because I keep playing it.
Yeah, you still just got 200 hours left to go. So
yeah, I'm 30 hours in. I'm like, I think I've just done the first main bit. It's very Game of Thrones.
Very Game of Thrones. Ooh, I like that.
Very Game of Thrones, but like with like a crazy ass
anime twist. Yeah,
like there's faces on a rock. Do you know what I mean?
Faces on a rock. Okay.
Faces on a rock, and that's the main plot. That's the main plot point.
Interesting. All
faces on a rock. And I'm like, I need to get my face bigger on this rock. It's crazy.
Let's go with the last two categories. Best game direction. Your nominees are Astrobot, Elatro, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Metaphor Refantasio. This is always the weird one, right? Best game direction. Yeah, it's like pre-game of the year before we give it the game of the year, It's just now here's what I think, and I am just stealing what Kind of Funny said because I thought they made a very good point. Is Astrobot should win this because of how it was developed, because it was developed by such a small team, very cheaply, made pretty quickly. That's kind of the direction the industry needs to go. But I don't know if that's necessarily how people are voting with this, or do they vote for like what is the actual game itself, not necessarily throw how it was made and all that stuff aside, what is actually in the game. Because Astrobot's actual game direction in the game isn't really unique I think you really do at all.
You need to look about how it's made, don't you?
Right. I think you should too.
I think when Death Stranding got it, you're just like, this is Kojima. He's gone on his own. He's got his own studio.
Right.
It was him. It was his direction. It was his art. It was his. He didn't give a fuck. It's a shit game. Let's face it. But It's incredible. It's his art. It was his direction. No one's made a game like that, and no one ever will make a game. It's a walking game.
Right.
So I think you've nailed it with like how cheap and how quick and how simple. Not simple, but that it was made. Did you know that I don't know? I watched this video on YouTube. Astrobot, you know, in the PlayStation 5 demo.
What about it?
You know, right? So you know, before Astrobot came out,
Yeah.
if you went into the demo, there was a room.
Oh, you can get other bots now? I'm sorry, continue.
There's a room. There was a countdown room.
Oh, yeah. They updated that.
With all the crazy people in there.
Yeah,
I never knew that. That's quality.
You can also get extra bots that carry over into the real game. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. But yeah, Astrobot's amazing. Astrobot game direction. But yeah, this is where it all gets crazy. So
yeah, I think it should win that. You could also make a case for Balatro. I really don't think Shadow Erdtree should win this one. I mean, that's just weird. But yeah, I don't know. Obviously, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Just so many people was already made.
Should Rebirth even be in this category? Because it is just Ubisoft open world, right? And then mixed in with the other shit.
It's not original, is it?
Yeah, it's not original. Exactly. I don't know about Metaphor. I'm still gonna play it, and then Black Myth Wukong just seems like your typical Souls game. So I don't know.
Have you played any of it?
Black Myth? No.
Black Myth.
No. I mean, I kind of want to, but I don't know. Maybe when I get that Pro, I'll buy it. Probably look nice and sleek on that thing.
And then how bad did Final Fantasy look?
Oh, dude, yeah, ashy. You know,
awful.
It did look bad.
I was like, I'll try it.
I was like, dude, I played a lot of Rebirth in what's the other Fidelity mode, the 30 frames one.
30,
yeah.
I played all of it because when I went to 60, I was like, this is awful.
Yeah,
awful.
Yeah, it does look really bad. I can't wait to see how it looks on. I'm gonna have to re-download it on the Pro.
Yeah,
and then see how it looks on there. Yeah, everybody says it's like night and day difference on that one. Yeah. But yeah, best game direction. I think Astrobot should win, but I don't know what end up winning. But anyways, Sims, the final category, Game of the Year. Recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. Your nominees are Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Metaphor ReFantazio. Steven Sims, how do you feel about DLC being nominated in Game of the Year? Get to this conversation.
I don't know. Natalie, it bothers Natalie. But I mean, you could easily put Elden Ring 2 on the box and sell it, couldn't you?
Yeah, or you could have made it its own spin-off title thing, like the Infamous and the Uncharted did it too, right? It's like you could have done that with this game, and then it would account, and then everybody would be less pissed off. I don't think DLC should be in this because, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't really care. I'm not hung up about it. I don't really give a fuck, but at the end of the day, it is just additive to the game. You're adding on. That's why they're called add-ons. You're adding on to a game that came out in 2022, right? So it's just like, I don't, I get it. People worked really hard on this experience, and it is a game that came out in 2024, but it is an add-on to the game. In a way, Elden Ring is now complete, right? And it wasn't completed until 2024. So it's just, I don't know. I'm here and there with it. I don't really care, but I don't think DLC should be in there ultimately.
These thousands of people they've used their vote for this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So and these people know what they're doing. They know what they're talking about. These are professional people, as professional as it gets. I kind of get it. I do. Like, if it's that good for you to go, yeah, that was as good as the last one. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why not? Let's put it in again. Like,
but should it not just have its own category? I feel like that is the simplest solution here. Best expansion / DLC. Why? It
should, but even if there was a best expansion, then what's to say it still end up in the Game of the Year? Or
Sure. Because it also then end up in all these other categories, right? Like best art direction, best whatever, right? It's also still going to end up in there. But then we're just going to exclude it from Game of the Year. I can understand why that's weird too. I don't know. It's a tough spot to be if you're Jeff, right? And like determining what should be in there and what's not.
But like he said, it's not like he's like opened it all to bend the rules. He's
exactly.
always been there. So,
yeah.
So obviously these people have decided, well, this is the year. You know, this is the year to use it. Like, it's not like he's gone, yes, we've made some rules. And then, you know, I don't think it helped that he addressed it. But maybe it did help. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because he addressed it a day before it. He's like, yeah, just to let you know, DLC is...
Oh, yeah, then they put out that letter. He knew. He
should have just left it and then...
I will say I was almost spot on with my predictions last week of what was going to be nominated. The only one I got wrong was Black Myth.
Scary. I think Silent Hill maybe should have been in there by the sounds of it.
I think it should have been, but again, then you get into the whole remake theme. But Rebirth's in here too, and that's technically a remake.
I don't like the remake thing. If you remade it, then why not?
Yeah, like, I agree with that entirely.
He doesn't like it, but I mean, if he played Silent Hill, let's say he played Silent Hill this weekend, comes back next week and goes, this game's fucking, it's moved me. I enjoy it because it sounds like it's really fucking moved you, and you've got no fucking soul.
Exactly. Yeah, I have no emotions at all. I started tearing up, bro.
So yeah, well, Elden Ring's winning it.
You think Elden Ring's winning Game of the Year?
Yeah.
The catastrophe that's gonna be online,
and it'd be a fucking catastrophe to Astro Bot.
I hope it does, just to see the online pushback after Elden Ring wins. Just because it'd be fucking hilarious. It'd be hilarious. I think Astrobot's winning it though. I think Astrobot's gonna sweep these awards.
Maybe Metaphor.
Maybe Metaphor. Metaphor would be the dark horse. But yeah, I think Astrobot's winning. I don't know. I see a lot of people picking Final Fantasy. I'm like, there's such a big audience that is like you that did not vibe with Final Fantasy that I don't think Final Fantasy's winning.
I think if you're a diehard Final Fantasy fan, did you enjoy it? I'd love to speak to a diehard Final Fantasy fan.
Yeah. How do they feel about it? Man, that'd be interesting. But yeah, good for Balatro getting in here. That's a game made by one guy. And he's nominated for Game of the Year. That's fucking awesome. Yeah. You know, I think that's really fucking cool.
And then he's just like,
But yeah, I'm picking Astrobot. I think Astrobot is the game that's unanimously loved by everyone this year. You know?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I really do.
I think it's going to win. Should be a good show, though. Looking forward to it.
I am.
Looking forward to see what wins. Looking forward to the announcements, especially. So, can't wait.
Like it's like it just feels like Christmas. Like,
yeah,
I think that's when people are like, oh, it's Christmas when the tree's up now. It's Christmas when the Game Awards are on.
Yeah, the Game Awards is the closest thing we have to E3 now, and I know the awards are there and all, but it's like it is the one time where we're all. I know because we just get state of plays and Nintendo Directs so randomly now throughout the year, and we don't know when they're coming. It's the Game Awards is that one consistent thing that we always have to look forward to, and it is the closest thing we have to E3 nowadays. You know, I love it for that.
We will see the Switch too, though.
You think so? Really? That'd be cool.
I think so.
That'd be a cool thing to reveal there. Where is the Switch to? Where are you at, Nintendo?
Mental, isn't it? What a crazy thing.
Yeah, still don't have it. It's supposed to come out early next year, maybe. So I don't know. We'll see. Steven, this has been a fun episode. We've enjoyed our time together. Apparently we're doing this again next week. I don't know if you're down, but
yeah, I can't wait. I mean, honestly, I've been looking forward to it.
Okay,
all day.
Cool. We're gonna have to pick a day because Thursday's Thanksgiving here, and I can't do the show that day. Yeah, I agree.
You can't do it. Why can't you give thanks?
No, I mean I can't do the show that day.
Why not?
I mean, maybe I could. Maybe I could. Yeah.
You just bring your turkey upstairs.
Bring my turkey Thanksgiving. Bring it. Okay. If you know what, I'm on Friday.
I want pictures.
If you're available Friday.
What
do you want a picture of? The turkey?
Of your dinner.
Okay, I'll send you a pic of that. You can get a pic of that.
Crazy American.
That's easy.
We'll talk about it offline.
Okay.
I really want to just have a conversation about Metaphor next week. Just talk about how I feel about it.
Okay, yeah, because we gotta get on what we've been playing. Yeah, I want to talk to you about COD too, but we are out of time here, people. So that's gonna do
it. COD. Yeah, fuck COD.
I love COD. You really didn't like the campaign either. Man, me and you are off base this year, bro.
I've never turned a game off quicker because it was like zombies. And then it was like, play zombies middle of this mission. I was like, nah, I'm alright.
This is wild.
I was so upset. Because the previous missions I was having a great time.
Really? Shooting people. You were having a great time with the generic war, and then they got to the cool shit, and you were like, nah, I'm out.
Yeah.
They gave you a grappling hook, and you fought a xenomorph, Sims.
Wank.
You fought a xenomorph with a grappling hook, and you played prop hunt with it.
That
was the best mission ever. All right, people.
That sick sniper rifle they gave you in the desert. I was like, yes,
Yeah.
please.
Did you like the open world mission? You got to that then,
I mean,
right?
I went to all 3 points dead quick.
You guys suck, bro.
Popped them all off.
Now
I don't
you're
like
like
Call of Duty.
Daniel.
Honestly, I don't know why I was playing it. It was shit.
I was so disappointed talking about it with Daniel. I was talking about the open world mission. He was like, "Yeah, I just went straight to the main objective. Get out of here." That's the point. That's the point. All right.
The sniper. There's a sniper rifle that was really sick in it. Like,
that's gonna do it for the Nerdcast podcast, episode 250. This is kind of a benchmark episode for us. Yeah, we didn't even acknowledge that. Yeah, we did it. We're here. 250. Thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe to us over at youtube.com/nerdicgods. You can also find us available on all audio platforms. Steven, anything else you want to say?
well, Final Fantasy.
I hate you. I hate you so much. All right, bye, everybody.